Hello and welcome to Free Samples of the Week. Today I have 4 freebies to show you. The last one will require the full version of Kontakt, but let's just get straight into it. Number 1, Love Piano, works within the free Kontakt Player 7. Now on paper it sounds absolutely awesome. We've got 12 velocity layers, but there's one thing that absolutely bugs me, and it's this little knob right here, and I'll show you why. Now I've taken the reverb and whatever this stuff is in the middle completely off. Just going to get my pedal because that's where the problem begins. Now without pedal, I feel you have full control. It's lovely, but as soon as you introduce the pedal, the sustain volume button seems to control the volume and it just sounds weird. So without pedal, and then we add the pedal, it just muddies everything. Like, it just makes it unplayable. And then watch, if we keep playing, this just seems to control the volume of everything that has the pedal. I take my foot off the pedal, we're back, but put the pedal back on, cuts everything out. So you kind of have to set that level and then you've got to be very careful with it. It almost feels like you're losing control of it when you press the pedal, and it still sounds a little muddy even though the reverb is completely off. I know it says club there, but even though I changed that to whole, if we add some reverb, there you have it. You can increase the size obviously, and then you have this noise feature as well. Beautiful tonal quality. I definitely feel there's better free pianos out there, but this is certainly an option. And as I said, you can kind of see there where I put my sustain volume, but just be mindful, for some reason when you push the pedal down, that controls the volume. So that is number 1, Love Piano, links in the description as always. Next freebie we're going to be looking at, we have another free bass guitar. In January we got one from the Crowhill Company and Karanyi Sounds. The Decent Sampler have released one as well, short scale bass. We're not going to be dwindling on this for long, but just to show it off to you, and then I'll do a very quick side-by-side comparison with the Vaults bass and the Karanyi Sound bass. Links are all in the description, but I have done separate videos on those products already, but just to give you options in terms of bass guitars. Out of the 3 free basses that are out there, I feel this is probably my least favorite out of all of them. This is the Vaults bass. And of course you've got a ton more features. And a wider range, and then just to throw in the mix, the Karanyi Sounds one as well. And then back to our short scale bass. there you have it. Another free bass if it's more towards what you're going for, but plenty of choices in terms of freebies when it comes to basses recently. Right, next we are going to be moving on to Pianobook, and we're specifically going to be looking at one of Christian Henson's. It's the Electric Sparkles. Absolutely love this one. But Christian Henson, I don't know what's happened, but he's just gone absolutely ham. And it's just full of his stuff at the moment. I've done a whole nother video which will be coming out soon on spring piano. Absolutely, I love that. But definitely worth hopping on to Pianobook and downloading a couple of these and messing around with them. If you don't like it, delete it. They're all completely free. As you can see, all but one work within the decent sampler, which is absolutely awesome. But we are just going to be focusing on Electric Sparkles because this was just cute. I think that's probably the wrong word, but anyway, let's get straight into it. And again, works within the free decent sampler. And if you want to take that grain off of it, you can just have the complete dry sound. Great sound for adding texture, just putting that grain back in individually. With the splosh off, that's really nice actually. I almost wish we just had that pure tone and not just the blah, 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 but still, absolutely love it. And if you really want, you can have just the grain as well. Which is a really cool effect. Of course, you can affect the attack and release, but overall, a really fun little patch, and I'm really enjoying these little ones Christian Henson is coming out with. They're a lot of fun and they have so much character. Last but certainly not least, and this one does require the full version of Kontakt 6 or later, it's the Wavesynth EP Glow, completely free except the requirement of Kontakt player, and it's sampled on a sequential Prophet 6 and transformed into a unique patch and out of space modern electric piano. Absolutely love this. You get 3 patches with it, and we're just going to jump straight into Kontakt and show you patch number 1. But love the design, love the sound. It has such a beautiful analog grit to it, which I just love. I just love this instrument that just screams analog, and you gotta love the Prophet synths and keyboards. But if you really want to make this even more complicated, look at how much you can do. I believe a lot of it is turned off because it's the free edition, but still lots to play with, lots of fun, and you can just dive really deeply into this. But that is patch number one. You've got Glow Heavens as well, which we can throw in here. And then last but not least, we have Soundscape as well. Absolutely gorgeous sound. I just absolutely love it, and it just makes me want to buy the full version of this just to open up so many more options to us. But nevertheless, this one's completely free, still a lot of parameters you can control, and it just gives you such a beautiful rich sound. But again, full version of Kontakt link is in the description for all the ones we've talked about in this video. But let me know down in the comments what you think of these, and let me know about this slightly new format that I've done. With free sample of the week, I'm going to try and put more virtual instruments into the videos, I think, instead of just doing the one-offs on each video. And I'm also going to try and include one that requires the full version of Kontakt at the end. So you're always going to get something completely free, but there's so many good things out there for the full version of Kontakt that I'd like to show off as well. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this format, especially if you've been watching this series for a while. I'm just trying to expand upon it. If you don't like it, let me know again in the comments, and we can keep to just one sample per video and separate the full version of Kontakt into a different video, as I have been doing currently. But again, thank you so much, especially for those of you who have been watching this series for so long. Thank you so much for the support, but I'll see you in the next video.